Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. Jose Quintana will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's got 8 hits in 21 at-bats. And that misses 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Tap down the line. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Marcell Ozuna. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A fastball that just misses inside.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Three and 1 to the Cardinals left fielder. Tommy Pham would be next. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, center field number 20, Tommy.
Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Tommy Pham, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's the first pitch to him, and that one just missed outside.
1 ball, no strikes.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Ozuna is off of first with 2 away. One and two now. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
A great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 3-2 pitch. A little bouncer, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. The 3-2 one more time. Full count still. The next 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Now in the box, Jose Martinez. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Skied into straightaway right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Luke Weaver gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last 3 starts, an ERA of under 1. So if you think you're going to score a lot of runs off this guy, you better get him early, because once he settles in, he's awfully tough. And Matty V, this is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Row. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today, to get some momentum going into the next series. Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
From the stretch. A high fastball is in there. Nobody out, runner on first. Ball 1.
1-1.
swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
2-2.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Now another 2-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He's been on a nice stretch. How about an on-base percentage of over 500 in his last 10 games? That's right, 500 in his last 10 games. That's pretty special, and he's doing a lot to make this lineup click right now.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Rizzo, 28 years old. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Ozuna to the track. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
That's why you can't fall behind 2-0 to a power hitter like him. He's a dead red fastball hitter, and he knew the pitcher had to serve one up. A perfect storm or perfect nightmare, depending on which dugout you're in.
Here's Javier Baez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Line to the right side. Ozuna is there. 2 down.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. It's 1-2. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's only 2 for 10. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. DeYoung, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Quintana isn't considered by many to be a power pitcher. He doesn't strike out a ton of guys, but he's usually very effective as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that uses his defense and makes the opponent put the ball in play.
Matty V, not all pitchers are going to be swinging this guy. Even though this guy is a power pitcher, he pitches primarily down in the zone, and he looks behind him and he sees 8 fielders with the glove. He needs some help. He's not going to strike a lot of guys out, but he needs some help from his defense.
Curveball that time, not even close. Jed Jerko will be next. The 3-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Now batting, Jed Jerko, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. A fastball that just misses inside.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is there. 2 gone.
Batting 8, second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Quintana will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Kyle Schwarber.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
1-1 to Schwarber.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging. Right back at the mound. DeYoung gathers it in, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Who had 3 hits in the win last night. The at bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he lays off for ball 1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. One out, nobody on. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box now, Jose Quintana. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Popped him up. Molina waits on it, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Cubbies are in front 2-0. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show from Wrigley Field. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Luke Weaver. 9-1-2 due up. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Weaver sitting under 300, but not by a lot. And as pitchers go, that's really an impressive number.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to, because he wouldn't be here otherwise. It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Now the 2-0. Is in there for strike 1.
2-1.
The 2-1 home. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Carpenter.
Digging in for his second at bat, Matt Carpenter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. Changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Grounded to the right. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Standing in, Yadier Molina hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. First pitch of the at bat. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. One-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to Molina.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the two-hole hitter.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Payoff pitch one more time. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Schwarber facing back. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he'll coast into second here with a two-out double. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 1-0 home. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Now the 2-0. Hard on the ground towards short. Gloved by Russell. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. The next Cub up, Addison Russell. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
Addison Russell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's another 0-2. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Now the 1-0. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Almora leads off second with one gone in the inning. And he just misses with a curveball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
Full count now. Three-two pitch. He loses him on ball four.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. And remember, he hit that two-run homer his first time up.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit sharply on the ground. The second for 1. On to Carpenter. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 3 innings complete. Cubs lead it 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tommy Pham. He drew a walk his first time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, Jose Martinez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Martinez playing here in his age 29 season. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Another 2-2 offering. Still even at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Fly ball right down the line and left. Schwarber is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2. Digging in to try it again, Paul DeYoung, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Yanked on the ground down the line. but a foul ball. 1-1. So 1-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail it here 2-0. Here's Javier Baez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Just missed with a breaking ball. The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 2-1. On the ground to third. Jerko has it. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Under it is Wong, and there are two away now.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Line drive base hit. Around first, digging for two. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Hayward, or often just J-Hay, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
3-2 pitch. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Striding in once again, Jose Quintana. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bat explodes as this is popped up. Wong barehanded. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Cubs strand a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Jed Jerko now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman number 3, Jed Jerko.
On its way is pitch number 75. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. To third. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Second baseman number 16, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong will stand in. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Jerko leads off second with nobody out. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. Here now the 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Luke Weaver, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Matt Carpenter waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Matt Carpenter. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for the Cardinals. They're down 2-0. Here's Addison Russell. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Into the box now, Albert Almora, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Hit the other way out toward right field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, Dero.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Into the box, Chris Bryant, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. It was a walk in his last trip. Behind 0-2 now. Almora, base runner at first with 1 out. Swinging and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Javier Baez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Wong is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Line drive to center field. Almora patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Marcell Ozuna, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good waste pitch. 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-2. Softly hit out to short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder up, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. The 1-0. Fastball looked at for a strike. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one. As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
All even now, 2-2. The 2-2. is looked at for ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in once again, Jose Martinez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. Line down the left field line. But this will be fouled. The 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Cards leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Here's Javier Baez, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Baez on at first. Nobody out. Contreras in front. 2 balls and no strikes.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ozuna is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 26, Bud Norris.
Kyle Schwarber will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Norris, the former Angel, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Norris over to first, and the runner back safely. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of, a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Runners on first with one down. Baez breaks from first. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Here's Jason Hayward now. Norris sets. First pitch on the way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Set. Here's the 3-1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Pham ranging back. Still ranging back into the bleachers and gone. A 2-run home run that time for Jason Hayward. Home run number 5 on the year, and with it the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
In now, Jose Quintana. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Ready for another shot now. Paul DeYoung. He flew out in his last at bat.
Paul DeYoung.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Third baseman number 3. Jed Jerko.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Last time through was a base hit.
That jumps off the page at me. He's found that power chord. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out. Now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
1 out, nobody on. The next 0-2. Hard ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player. Just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Jerko stands at first with 1 out. The 2-2 one more time. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Hayward. And that's the second out of the inning. Luke Boyd will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. John Gant is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Here's Addison Russell. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. DeYoung's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Center fielder, Albert Almora.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Albert Almora. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Bases are empty. One man out. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And that's low, ball 4.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
The next Cub up, Javier Baez, and with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. First offering on its way. There's a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
0-2, here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And a breaking ball stays outside. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Two and two now to Baez. Grounder down the line at third. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. The 0-1 delivery. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero, but this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting a guy in from third.
Soft liner out toward left center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. 1 run scores, and this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. 3 runs already home here. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. Now another 2-2. Up around the face.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Another full count offering on its way. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward. Popped him up. It gets out of play, though. That's into the visitor's dugout. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1-1.
1-1.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Still 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Here's Matt Carpenter. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees. 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
This one is launched. Look at this. Looking up is Contreras. Into the bleachers and out of here. Solo shot to right center. Number 14 on the season. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Steve Cishek will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Mark Zagunis is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Right field and batting in the 8th spot, number 20, Mark Zagunis. The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. To 1-2 now. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. Here's Marcell Ozuna. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. Smoke toward third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Center field number 20, Tommy Pham.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Tommy Pham. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Hit hard to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Missed with a slider. Pham, the runner at first with 2 gone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber coasts under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 7 and the Cardinals 1. At the plate, Mark Zagunis. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
1-0.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. The 1-1. Misses up and
2
in.
balls, 1 strike.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
And he got him.
Now batting.
So in now for Chicago, Addison Russell, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Missed with a breaking ball. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Ozuna. Still going back. This one's into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run for Addison Russell. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Almora with an even count, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
3-2 pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Just hung in there on that one. Runners on first with 1 down. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
First offering on its way. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his 2nd of the game, as they push this lead up to 9 now. Gregerson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here's Javier Baez.
Second baseman, number 9.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pham ranging forward. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 9th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one 10-1. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
A ball and a strike. swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 1-2. And another foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2. Hit sharply toward third. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
You're good.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Jerko in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
2-0 count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses again. Ball 3.
3-1.
The 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Again, another foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. Chicago seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Jose Quintana earned his 9th win of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First